Hello everyone. We are going to create a game using the Godot engine, um, and to get started, we are going to install Godot. So I'm using Google Chrome here, so you can use any browser of your choice. Basically, sign escape. Okay, so to get to Godot, so go to godot.org. Yeah. Okay. I'll search for Godot. Okay, sorry. Godotengine.org. Some silly mix up. Yeah, basically. So, click on download latest. If you want to download the previous version, you can click on Godot 3 here to download Godot 3. But we are going to use Godot 4 in this tutorial. Basically, if you are using 4.0 plus, it should work privately for the tutorial. But if I'll recommend you download the latest, which is 4.4. So click on it. Godot has different version. The Like this one, the Godot engine 4.4. This version supports the built-in scripting language, which is GDScript. But if you want to use C sharp or other language, like I don't know, but C sharp, if you want to get a C sharp support, you can download this version. Yeah, but we are going to go ahead and click on this. Like, we are going to be using the GDScript version here. So the wait for download is a very small file size compared to like maybe Unity or Unreal Engine. Is very lightweight. Yeah, it's very lightweight and a very powerful engine. So while we wait, let's show some features of the site. You can visit the docs over here if you want to, like, if you want to learn more about the Godot engine. This is the official documentation. You can get it all from here. So, like, this has a lot of helpful resources, and I greatly recommend visiting the docs from time to time, because creating a game is a very it's very difficult. It's not that difficult, but it's fun. But sometimes, or most of the times, you are going to run into issues. So the documentation is your friend. Okay, so let's wait for some minutes. Okay, while we wait, sorry, while we wait, I also want to recommend we download LibreSprite. Like, in this tutorial, we are going to be creating everything from scratch: the art, the game, the audio, the everything we are going to be creating from scratch. So we are going to be using LibreSprite to create our assets for the tutorial. So you can go ahead and click on download over here. Okay, there is an issue with my internet connectivity. So okay, so I'm using Windows for this tutorial, but if you are using maybe Linux or Mac, or you want to get the source code, I don't know, maybe you are a programmer, or you just need the source code for maybe experimenting with it. So you can download the source code here. But I'm going to click on the Windows if you are using Linux, okay, or Mac. we have the system requirement here, which is very very easy and very readable, very easy to understood. So let's click on download. So okay, this is the libre sprite github page. So you can just click what we are going to download, which is this one, the Windows zip file. If you are using Mac, you can click the Mac zip file. If you are using Linux, and if you are using Android, you can click here. Okay. Okay, and for the music, oh, we are not going to actually dive into music because we are going to use open game mat for that. We are going to get our sound from open game mat. Okay, let's just open it. We'll come back to it later. But for the SFX, let's click on HIO. Let's click on this. And we are going to search for, I think, yeah, it should be chip tone. Chip, yeah, chip tone. So we are going to hit the download button. All of these are completely free, so you don't have to pay, although you can pay to support the developers, which I recommend, but it's not compulsory. Like, all these are not paid software. So the Godot engine is completely free open source game engine for creating games and apps, obviously, but it's solely created for making games, not for apps. So which we'll be making in this tutorial. And OpenGameArt is a website that offers some free assets that you can use in your games, although they are completely, they are to be used based on their license. For example, let's say I want to use this sand castle stage. So let's click here. Let's check the license of the sand. So it's 600, which means we can use it however we like. It's completely free. If you like, we can credit them, but it's not compulsory. For 600 license, it's not that compulsory. So we got everything that we need. Let's go back. Let's visit the docs over here. And well, we've downloaded three different files for now. So we are going to visit our folders to extract them. So libre sprite, let's wait for some minutes. But while we wait, we can also extract the rest, the chip tone, extract. and the Godot engine. Okay, seriously, I just remember something. The Godot engine actually has a weird pronunciation. So let me show you something. Godot. Let's see how we should actually pronounce the engine. Like, I've been using Godot since we started the tutorial, but it's actually not pronounced like that. So
Godot, 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 Godot.
there you go. It's very fun actually. So just a heads up. So let's close all of these. And uh I don't know, for those that are using, I don't know, maybe Mac, but if you are using Windows, you can easily send all these. Like, you look for the application file, this file for Chipton, click on it, right click, then click on send to over here, and click on desktop to create a desktop shortcut. So let's click on Godot also. For Godot, we are going to be using we are going to be sending either of these. You can run, or you can use the console application file, but you can also use the Godot application file directly. So we are going to send it to desktop also, and the same thing for LibreSprite. So there we have the LibreSprite. Let's click on it, send it to the desktop. Now if we close this, we should access all of this from the desktop. So this is LibreSprite, this is Godot, and this is Chipton. So first of all, let's explain what this applications actually does and why we need them for our game development journey. So LibreSprite we use to make pixel art assets. Pixel art is just placing. Okay, seriously, let's go ahead and launch the LibreSprite. I'll explain direct. So let's expand it. We can create new file from here. Okay, click on new file, 32 by 32. Yeah, and to explain pixel art better, let's show the pixel grid. Pixel art is just where we a drawing where everything you see on the drawing are placed pixel by pixel. So this is one pixel, this is another pixel, this is another pixel, this is another pixel. So that's how we create the drawing, basically, by placing all these pixels all together like this. Although there are tools that we can use for the placement of this pixel. That, for example, this is a line tool, but we explain LibreSprite later on. But just know that pixel is just a drawing whereby that we made by placing color on a grid of pixel, basically. So you can change the color here, over here. So basically this is pixel art. Basically, let's just exit it. The Godot engine we are going to use for the creation of the game, so let's leave it at that. Chiptone we are going to use for SFX. SFX is like the sound effects in games. Basically we won't be explaining much about this area, but they are already pre-configured editor sounds that we can just use. All these are like, for this generator dock over here, we can see that all this, if we click on coin, we get a randomly generated coin sound. If we click on sap, same. For boom, same. For jump, same. And the list goes on like that. But we can also create it ourselves over, like, if you like. But basically, that's it for chip tone for the sound effects. So let's go ahead and start our game journey. I'll meet you in the next session.